Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly Crafty session. I am so excited to be with you guys tonight. Popping on just a few minutes before 7, so Facebook can let you know I got live. That gives me a chance to check my settings and make sure everything looks good. I hope you've had a great day here in Southwest Ontario. We had a beautiful snow last week. Like we had actually 2 snow days. Beautiful snow. We got hammered, and then Monday it rained. Tuesday it rained. Today was like a wet snow mix. It's slushy. And very windy and cold tonight. I think we're going to do for some more snow in the forecast. If you are watching, but I hope you've had a great day wherever you are watching from. Maybe you're basking in some warm sunshine. Please send it our way. I can't tell you the last time we saw sun here. I hope you've had a great day. Today is Wednesday, December 11th. Can you believe that? Where the heck did the first few weeks of December go? If you are watching live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay, shout out to my replay warriors. Maybe you found me over on my blog, Stamp with Ann, or on my YouTube channel. We're welcome to the Stamp with Ann community. So I'm Ann Granger. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada, and I am excited to be with you. Each week I pick a product of the week, and then I come live on Monday nights with a scrapbook page, and on Wednesday nights with a card class to go. I want to show you how our products interact, so you can either use them for card making, scrapbooking, or a little bit of book. Both. This week, we're focusing on the Yuletide Village. When I first saw this in the catalog back in the summer, I was like, it was actually one of my first purchases, but I've held off to this week because I thought it was such a great stamp set to show you the week before Christmas. There's just so much you can do with it. I did a video on this on Monday, so you'll find it on my page. I am trying to upload it to YouTube. I need to take a good picture of my layouts, and unfortunately it's been very overcast here, and by the time I get home at night it's very dark, so I haven't had great sunlight yet to take a picture. So as soon as I can do that, I'm going to upload some videos, upload some pictures for you on my blog. All right. I really should probably invest in a photo box because, like I said, we're in that gloomy days of winter here where, it's just not fun. Anyways, as I said, I hope you've had a great day. I'm cold. I've got my sweater on me tonight. I was out doing bus duty, and I was outside for 30 minutes waiting for our buses, and that wind was brutal. I was outside at lunchtime, and by the end of the day, it definitely got colder. All right, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of chocolate. Look at my collection here. Most times you would find me in my happy place, aka my stamp room. I love coming here after work, after supper. I come in here for a few hours. I play my music. I'm a huge fan of Christmas music, so that's what I'm listening to right now. And I just create, and honestly, it truly is my de-stressor. It lets me escape life for a few hours. I just love creating, and I love sharing, and that's what I'm going to do with you guys tonight. Let me pull my bowl away. As you can see, it's a whole variety. Okay, so Yuletide Village. It's a unique little set. Great for card making, great for scrapbooking, but look at those images. Now, there is no sayings, which is great because you can mix and match, and I'm going to show you that tonight. So let's flip the camera and let's show you what we're creating. We're doing a lot of coloring tonight. So I've already gone ahead and die cut and embossed just because we are coloring a lot. But I'm excited to show you my cards. So let me flip the camera. I want a few things to share with you, and then we'll get started. All right, so let's see here. Hopefully, and my goal for the new 2025 year is to, sorry, my camera seems to be lopsided. I think it's my stand. All right, well, you know what? We're not going to play with it. It's okay. Just going to move it over here. See where we're at. Let me know. If you're here, give me a thumbs up if you see my view, what it looks like. I'm definitely going to be working on this in 2025, getting a new, let me just move this back a bit. A new photo mat, not a photo mat, but a new stand. I think that's what I need to get. Okay, so let me see. If you're here, Let me know how it looks. I'm trying to just go by camera here. I think it looks okay. I'm going to leave it. Like I said, give me a thumbs up if you're here. All right, so I wanted to talk to you. Yuletide Village, you will find that on page, let me show you here, page 56 of the catalog. So if you've been following me, I did share with you in our videos in the month of December, our last chance list is out. So if you're in, you see this little red mark here, that means I put R, means it's retiring. So this stamp set is going to sell out, is retire once it's sold out. Last chance list has been revamped. So now it places the clearance rack. It has past catalogs on it, past minis, past online exclusives. So you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff in this selection. The items are discounted the more inventory they had. So you know what, I really wanted to get this one, and I love this one, so I'm glad they're carrying over. But this is on the retiring list. So this is something you're looking at, then I definitely would order it sooner than later. And if you place an order from Monday, December 9th to Sunday, December 15th, using this host code during checkout, $50 before shipping and taxes, guess what? You're going to get my cards that we're making tonight for free. If you are local, we'll arrange for pickup. And if you're here in Canada, we will ship them out basically once Canada Post is back in service. And for my international friends, you can purchase the PDF. So the PDF will be up on my blog within a week. And you can purchase it there. So any of my past classes to go for my international friends, you will find it on my blog. Also want to remind you that today is the last day of free shipping over $100. So if you place an order, you're automatically going to get the card class to go, which is double bonus for you guys. All right. Here is the stamp set. Super cute. I love the church, and I love these ones. So we're going to use this tonight. We're using most of the stamps. The only three I didn't really use are these ones, but we're using everything else. I pulled in, I always like to pair a stamp set or a bundle with designer series paper, and I paired it with the Snowy Scene. This paper is also leaving, which is so sad. I love this paper. It's beautiful. I'm a huge fan of snowmen. So we're using some of this paper. This is on the last chance list, so you're going to want to order it so you don't miss out on that. So last chance, Snowy Scene. All right. I'm pulling in some other stamp sets with it, but because we needed the greetings, and I'll share those as we go. So let's get started. Our first card of the night using the Yuletide Village. I'll show you the card. It's kind of a recreate on last week. I'm trying to figure out our last week's card. I really liked the swirl, and I thought that would make a great one for our card. So this is the card we're going to make tonight. Here we go. It just shows you right there. So I'm going to put that over to the side. So when you place an order during the week using the host code, you will get a PDF with all the measurements and a link to this video. So it's like you can craft with me anytime you want. 2 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 5 at night, in the afternoon. You'll have all the things you need. Garnet green. I've already gone ahead and colored or embossed the embossing. Just because we are doing a lot of coloring tonight, I thought I would speed some process up. But I did use a So Swirly embossing folder in case you were looking for that. Let's bring it a bit here again. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a glare. So Swirly is what I used in case you're looking for that embossing folder. And we're using that DSP, which I said, and then we're using the Nestled Essential Dies, which are one of my favorites. I love anything stitched, so that is what we're using. So we're using this big one here, and I've already die cut that out. All right, I am looking for, okay, so let's get started. We are going to flip this over and move this out of the way. We're using the red and white twine that is in our September to December catalog. Now, this is not on the last chance list, which means it's carrying over, which is wonderful because it is really good. You could use this for Valentine's Day, you know, birthday cards. You could, like, if you were making like cards with fruit on them, you could totally use this. It would be really nice to use. All right, let's go ahead. And anytime you have questions or want to chat with me, leave me a comment. And if I see your comment during our video, I will answer you. And if not, I will go back and answer them. And also, the best way to know what I'm doing in my studio is to sign up for my newsletter. And I'll tell you why. Every Sunday, I do a recap email with all the projects that we have done for the week. So that means you get to figure out, do all the things we get to do. And then Mondays, you are the first ones to find out what's happening in the week of Facebooking. All right, so Yuletide Village, we're going to use this one and the tree. So let me get some stamps. This tree is really cute. We're going to use him a lot tonight. I'll put him on a block. And we're going to get the other house out. Since because we are coloring with blends, you want to use Memento ink. And I personally like to use it on basic white. We do have a new white called White Willow. It's our two-tone, but I can't really stamp on it. It smears. That's what I find with coloring. Okay, so there's that. And let's get our tree. Okay. That tree. Isn't that cute? It's such a cute tree, I think. All right, I'm going to put this out of the way because I don't want to stick my hand in it. I'll put that there. All right, so we're going to color. Our trees I stamped in Memento ink, and I'm using Old Olive. And then for my house, we're going to use, you know what, we're going to do Smoky Slate, and we'll do some Real Red on this. And then we're going to use Lemon Lolly. So these are our stamping blends. If you're new to Stampin' Up, these are alcohol markers. You get in a pack, you get 2. You get a dark and a light. And they're meant for shading and coloring. So if you're not an artist, or you don't like to color, or you're like, I don't know about these, Anne, I'm telling you, our blends are the way to go because they are so, so nice. Okay, so we're going to be quick colors tonight and hope that I don't go out of the line. Try not to be quick. We're just relaxing and coloring. Have you guys started Christmas shopping? Are you done Christmas shopping? How are you making out with that? I have a list of things to do. I still have shopping to do. My family and I do baking every year, so we need to do some baking. I need to sit down and figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, I have wrapping to do. I still have a lot to do. Next week, there will be no product of the week per se with Facebook Lives, just because I feel it's the week before Christmas and I feel people will be busy. But I think I might pop on and do some Facebook Lives showing you our kit collections because they're quick and easy. I have a busy weekend, so I just thought, I know you guys are busy. And then there will be, obviously, during the week of Christmas, there will be no Facebook Lives. Because it's just Christmas Day and then it's New Year's. New Year's Day, but not to worry. I'm going to show you some sneak peeks and do a Facebook Live after, so January. And if you're on my newsletter, I'm going to post all that information. But like I said, I probably will do, I actually kind of have a couple ideas for some Facebook Lives next week. So just won't be our regular, like how we normally do it, but I just thought I would still pop in and maybe give you some ideas for gift giving, or like I want to showcase our kits for you guys because our kits are amazing, and I thought that would be a fun way to do that. And then I'm just kind of quickly coloring here, and I probably shouldn't be quick because I'm going to go out of the lines. All right, so I just outlined my house in Real Red. I'm going to color it quickly. And my daughter is trying to like FaceTime me. Let me just message her, let her know I'm doing a video. She always calls when I'm doing a video. All right, so there's that. Let me just... Hey, just doing my video. I will message you when I'm done. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let's pull this in. Oh, I wanted to do some stamping. Okay, so I said there's no greetings with the stamp set, which I really think is great because you can pull in everything you want. So we're using the greetings of the season. This is an online exclusive. You will find it in our online store. It's still available. I love that it's like bold with cursive, and we're going to do Merry Christmas. And we're going to stamp that in Garden Green. All right, so let's find my Garden Green here. I've got everything spread out onto my my table. Now, I'm going to work backwards. We're actually going to stamp Christmas first because I want to make sure I have it in there. And then we're going to stamp the word Merry. This is a great set if you're looking for a set with greetings. Actually, we're going to use this set again because I like one of the greetings and I thought it was perfect. So I'm literally just stamping Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm a little up, but that's okay. It still works. Okay, so like I said, great greetings. I love this one. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and may your holiday season be filled with cheer and celebration. There's also New Year's in there, so you definitely have like a variety of what you could do. Okay, so we are done at that one. Let me put on our dimensionals and bring our card in. Now, I chose not to put any embellishments on this card because I feel like my house is in a snowstorm right now. So I left it the way it is. But you know what we're going to do? This is our Wink of Stella. And it's a glitter pen. Now, I just got a new one. So hopefully. But what we're going to do, we're just going to put a little bit of sparkle on our roof. Like the snow and a little bit on our trees. We'll put a little bit down here. Just make it look like it's there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little bit. I'll bring it up close. It just adds like a little bit of glitter, and who doesn't love glitter at this time of year? But it looks really, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's super cute. So Wink of Stella, we do sell that, and it's in our annual catalog. So there's our first card featuring the Yuletide Village. So let's move on to our second card. Our second card is a fun one. Let's get all our pieces out here. All right, so here's our second card, what we're doing. Using this one. Cute. Sometimes when I'm scrolling through like Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest and I see a card layout I will screenshot it because then when I sit down to create cards, I'll use this as like a layout sketch idea. So I actually saw this one. It was done in red and it had a Santa Claus and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I like it. So let's try that. So that's the one we're making tonight. So we're using Pool Party as our base. I've already gone ahead and cut out our stylish shape circle. And these are here, so you know these are like one of my top dies. I use them all the time. And we're going ahead to use our DSP. So what I did was I actually cut my DSP to be like a full sheet, and then I cut it in half, which gave me my two pieces that I needed. But before we actually do any assembling, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So we're going to create the snow in the background, and we're going to use Pool Party. And I'm just going to randomly stamp snow around. So it looks like it's a little bit of a snowstorm. Like that. We're going to leave that out, so we're going to use that again. All right, I think we're done with the Pool Party ink, so I'll put that in there. All right, so let's go ahead and adhere down this square. So if you place an order in my online store, if you're here in Canada and it's over $50 before shipping and taxes, which you'd want to take advantage of the free shipping, you will get the card kit, and I will include everything. The only thing I can't do is stamp for you. So you would get the cardstock, you would get the DSP, you would get the die cuts, you would get the rhinestones. The only thing I couldn't do is your images. All right, we are using the Label of Love punch, which is in the annual catalog. Sometimes I like punches because they're quick and easy, right? You can just stamp and punch. So we are using the greeting from Sophisticated Sled. This is also an online exclusive, but I really like this one. Let's decorate the season with happiness. I thought that was cute for our card, just like this time of year. I don't know about you, but going like walking in the night and seeing all the houses lit up, it just makes it look so pretty. So yeah, so I thought that would be fun. Let's decorate the season with happiness, because I feel like when you go walking at night and look at all the lights, it truly does make you happy. All right, so that's Sophisticated Sled. And as I said, it's still available. It's an online exclusive. So how do you find our online exclusives? The best way, let me explain what online exclusive is. Imagine you go to your favorite store and you want to buy a sweater. And you go and you're looking and you can't find it. You go to the salesperson, you said, hey, I would like this sweater. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have that sweater in your size, but we have it online. So if you place an order online, you will be able to get that size. So that's exactly what Stampin' Up! Is doing. They can't host everything in our catalog because our catalog would be so big and heavy that they've decided to put stuff on our online store. So the best way, and it's fluent, it changes, right? So it changes with trends, it changes with like the neat thing about the online store in the last chance list is when this book retires, if that product is still available, it will carry over until it sells out. Where before, if something sold out, it's sold out. They couldn't do it anymore. So that's the neat thing about that. Okay, so let's color while I chat. We are going to do, let's do some smoky slate roofs again. So that's where like online is. So how do you find our online store? Go to my blog, www.stampwithan. Click on Shop Now. It's a button on the side. And when you do that, you will see a section that says Online Exclusives. Click on that, and that will take you to our online store. All right, so there I did Smoky Slate for that. Let's go ahead and color our windows. Oh, that's too light. I need a darker one. I need a darker one. Hear my puppy in the background? He's squeaking his toy. Just coloring here. Concentrating. Okay. All right, so there's that. We're going to do our doors. You know what? I'm going to do one blue and one red just to show you. So let's do our doors crumb cake. Is this light? No, I want light crumb cake. Let's do light crumb cake. Anyway, so online exclusives, that's where you'll find everything. There's lots there. And those things that are on online exclusives, they won't be in a catalog. You'll only find them online. So it's something you probably want to bookmark and look. Oh, look at that. I did like a big circle. All right. Okay, let's color our one house blue. So we're going to use Pool Party. I think I'm going to color this one. And I want Pool Party, let's do dark. So I'm not coloring here because that would technically be the snow on the roof. As I said, our alcohol markers are meant for shading and coloring. I like to color them. Sometimes I just use one color. especially when it's areas like this. Okay, so there is our blue. Now I'm going to come in and do red, and I'm going to do light red. Trying to take my time around these shutters here and windows. Okay, there we go. So there is our house all decorated. So let's bring back in our piece. Before we do that, let's add some Winkastella to the roof. Just make that snow look a little shiny. And we'll do some down here. So there's no right or wrong. I'm just, oh, there I got a little bit more than I spread that glitter out. All right, so there's that. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna give that a minute. Just should be good. Pop that over. Okay, so let's bring in our dimensional here. Okay, and we're gonna put that just like that. And we're gonna bring in our greetings. So I'm actually just gonna put adhesive on the top part, and then I will put dimensionals on the bottom. Just like that. And now we are gonna add a little bit of rhinestones. Can never go wrong with rhinestones. They really work on anything. And so when you're adding embellishments, doing them in bunches of 2s are great. Bunches of 3, like odd numbers. If you're gonna do them in odd numbers. Let's see, I'll put one down here. All right, so that out of the way. There is our second card featuring the Yuletide Village, just so you can see the different houses, how they look. So this was Pool Party in real red, Crumb Cake in real red. I was saying on my Monday night video, here in Canada right now, our postal has been on a halt. And I thought a lot of people are like, I can't send my Christmas cards. I thought these would be pretty. You can make up a bunch of these and color them and then send them in the new year and just be like, hey, just thinking of you because it's kind of wintry. I thought that would be a really neat idea to do, to give to your family and friends so they know you're thinking of them. You can really tell that adding that little bit of Winkastella really truly makes a big difference on our cards. So it's just something you might want to add into your cart. Trust me, you might want to add 2 or 3. They're pretty nice. Okay, second card featuring Yuletide Village. Our third card is using the church, which I thought was such a pretty card. A pretty one. So let's show you what we're doing here. Now, I didn't put any greeting on this one because I wanted to leave it just the way it was. I thought, I didn't, I was like, you could do Merry Christmas, but I just wanted like a church in a snowy scene. So this is what we're doing on this one. So we're using thick white cardstock. I always use thick white when I'm making bases. I find it just gives that card an extra little bit. We have Night and Navy, and we have basic white, and then we have another piece of basic white. So we're gonna move this out of the way. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to make our like hills. So what I did was I took a piece of paper, and you're going to tear towards you. And all I did was like, I literally just went and made it look like hills on a piece, like ripped to make it look like snow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this one down, and then we're gonna put this one in. But I wanna just make sure that I don't have it too far up or too far down. So I'm gonna use this bottom one as a guide. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one down. Okay, so like just there. Now for this one, I'm actually, it's just like a little wonky. Well, you know what? Snow piles can be wonky sometimes, right? All right, and we're gonna go down in here and just do this. And I'm just gonna flatten that out and put this here. All right, so now I can be able to tuck my piece in. And I'm a little bit over the edge, so let's just trim that up quickly. Okay, so there's that. Now, we're gonna set this aside. Oh, actually, we're gonna do some stamping. So let's bring in those dots again. There's that card. And we're gonna use Night and Navy. So let me get my Night and Navy. And I think we're done with our garden green. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna do circles. Just randomly make them look like there's a snowfall. And I did them all the way down, so you can kind of like go in there. So I just wanted it to look like it was snowing in the background of my church. When we travel, my daughter loves going to see in all the different basilicas. There's some really nice ones out there. All right, we can actually go ahead and put this onto our card. So right here. And then we can go ahead and put that on our base. Okay, so this card is ready to go. All we need to do is stamp our image, and that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so let's bring in our paper, and I'm going to grab our church, and I need a big block here. Okay, now I'm going to stamp my church in Memento ink. And oops, and I'm going to bring it up just a little bit because I want to add that little bit of snow. Like I want that base at the bottom. Okay, I think I need that one again. All right, so we're gonna cut this up. We're gonna do some coloring first. So let's do that. So let's do our trees first. So let's add a little bit of Old Olive, and I'm going to do my wreath in Old Olive, and then come back and do my so there's that. Now for my church, I chose to color it pecan pie. We're gonna do pecan pie dark, so this part of the church is going to be pecan. This part, so like the roof line, this is like the steeple. We're going to do that. This roof line here, here. And then I'm going to do my stairs. And I'm going to do my doors in a darker color. Most churches have really dark doors. I chose not to put lights on in my church. I just left it off. We're going to come in with crumb cake now. We're going to use crumb cake light. Let's see what that might be too light. We'll see. Yeah, I think I want crumb cake dark. Let's just go in here and try what it looks like. Oh yeah, I like the dark. You just want to make sure you don't color where the roof line is. So here, I figured the top part was snow. So like here, this would be your roof line. And then there's just a little bit of snow up there. And then we're gonna color around. Now there's like this little piece of wood that goes around the wreath, so I colored that. Just trying to color so gently around our doors here. This actually, well, I mean, it has a wreath on it, but you could, I was thinking you could use this for like a wedding card. I mean, you could put the wreath as a spring wreath. Would be a nice card to make as a wedding card. Okay, so we're just going to color around here. Okay, so there is that colored. Now we're going to cut it out. So I'm literally just going to slice up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this hill. So I'm going to kind of come in just like that. And then I'm going to go around. So what I'm doing is literally around the edge of my church. And what I do when I have excess, I literally just cut it off because I find I have, oh, sorry, I'm trying to be in the view, but the way my table is, I have to really lean into it just to get you guys in the view of cutting. Because sometimes I need to bring it closer to me. Sorry about that, but okay. So I'm just gonna kind of go down here. All right, so see how I've done that. Now we can add, where's my little wink of Stella? I could put a little bit of wink here on the snow, and we could definitely do some down here, just to add that little bit of glitter shine. All right, so we're gonna bring our card back in, and we're literally just gonna put adhesive on this. You could pop it up. Oh, actually, I think I did pop it up. You know what? We'll leave this one and see what you can see the difference of pop versus non-pop. Okay, so this card, the church is popped up, and on this card, oh, I forgot to color our bow. Let's get that a little red there. There. All right. So there is our third card of the evening, featuring the Yuletide Village. What a beautiful little church scene. It's snowing. Maybe it's Christmas Eve. People are heading there. I don't know, but I think it's a beautiful card. Oh, and I did actually add Wink of Stella here on my snow. So just like a little bit. And then we'll put some along here. All right. So there you go. There's our third card of the evening. All right, last card of the night. I decided to go simple, which is very hard to do. So we call this simple stamping. It's hard to do because you really truly want to add like all those extra things, like the dies, the embellishments. I chose just to go very simple because I wanted to show you. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Here is our card. So we're going to do some stamping and then we'll assemble. So here is our base. Oops, let's bring this over here. We're going to make a scene with some houses. So let's switch this up so you guys can see what it's different. So this here is actually this stamp. And what I did was, oops, I probably shouldn't put that. I stamped, now let's go a little bit. So there's that. Now, let's see here. We're going to add a tree. Nope, I probably should have added a tree on my other side, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't press hard on my ink. It's okay, we'll color that out. Do that. So 2 trees. Let me see. I'm not sure if I want another tree, but I think what we're going to do is a single house here. So let's bring that single house in. Oh yeah, that works perfect. All right, so there's that. So it's a little different from the sample I did, but at least you can see how you can mix and match the stamps, right? So let's put this away because I'm done with that. So we don't need that out. I don't need to stick my hand in it. And let's put that away. Are you a person who likes to tidy as you go? I do. Just okay. So Yuletide Village, super cute set. All right. Oh, I need that block out. All right. So we're going to color our trees in Old Olive. So just, you know, did that here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna color them. Old Olive here. Okay, so there's our trees. Now, I really like when the roof is smoky slate. So let's do smoky slate for our roof lines. We'll do a chimney. And we'll come here with smoky slate. And we'll do our steps smoky slate. And these shutters here. Okay, so, oops, I forgot one right here, or maybe I did that. Okay, so there's that. There's our smoky slate. Let's come in with our windows. Okay, so let's do, oh, I think this one has shutters. So let me come back and do our shutters with smoky slate. Just coloring all those windows. It's a soft glow. The lights are on in the house. Doing some, you know, getting ready, celebrating. What's your favorite Christmas movie to watch? I was saying to my daughter, where's all the Christmas movies? She's like, Mom, they're all streaming now. I love The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I love to watch Elf, and I haven't seen those yet, so maybe we're gonna have to do that. And we're huge hockey fans, so I'm excited because World Juniors start in like on Christmas, Boxing Day, so I'm super excited. We will get some pre-tournament starting next week, so excited about that. So light doors, just to put those in there. So light doors. Now, I'm going to do one of my let's do this one. Let's do this one, pool party. I think that would be pretty. Okay, and come in here. Okay, so this is pool party. I really like that on the house. I'm gonna do one, let's do one real red. Color my bow here. Let's do this one real red. And I want to make sure I don't color on top of that snow. Okay, so there's that. I'm actually going to color this one. I didn't show you this color yet, but I'm going to do it Lost Lagoon. It's a really pretty color, and I think it'll look nice up against the, it's like a bluey gray almost. I've seen cars out in these colors. It looks sharp. Okay, isn't that pretty? Just so pretty. All right, so before we do that, let's add a little bit of Winkastella to the roofs. So you know when the snow is glistering. Oh, and our snowman needs it. And then, actually, I'm trying to do a little bit here. Just on our snow. And on our trees. I just did a little bit there. Okay, so we don't have to cut anything because we're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our greeting. We're going to bring back in that greetings of the season. And we're going to use real red. And we're going to stamp it's the most wonderful time of the year. Which I think is like my favorite. I love Christmas songs. Like I'll probably going to do a little bit of work after I'm done my Facebook here. Can clean up. And I'll probably put my Christmas music on. It's just so soothing. All right, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Put this away. And there. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. And as I said, this is like my simple stamping card. Now, if you were a person who loved to color, you can make a whole bunch of these and send them out. All right, so there is our fourth card of the evening. Just did it a little different so you can see how the houses, so you can like mix and match. There's no right or wrong on how you do that. But yeah, okay. So what did you guys think of our cards tonight using the Yuletide Village? So let's bring these back in. So this is number 4. This is number 3. Number 2. And then number 1. All right, so let's do a quick recap of our Facebook Live stuff tonight. So Facebook Live for Wednesday, December 11th, we used the Yuletide Village stamp set. We created 4 cards, and I showed you how to mix and match the stamp set and use it for card making, but I've also done a video showing you how to use it for scrapbooking. So if you place an order in my online store using this host code from Monday, December 9th to December 15th, which is Sunday night, over $50 before shipping and taxes, I will send you the supplies to make these 4 cards. Right now, today is December 11th, and the last day of our free shipping. So if you place an order during free shipping, which will automatically get you the card kit, I will send you this card kit out. So what will you get? You will get everything you need to make these cards. The only thing I can't do is stamp your images. So you're definitely going to want to add the Yuletide Village to your order, because remember, as I said, this one is leaving us. And it's one of those keepers I think you're going to want in your set. All right, I would love to know which is your favorite card. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tell me in the comments. Yeah. All right, so that is our Facebook Live for tonight. As I said to you, next week we're heading into the week before Christmas. We're not going to do Facebook Lives with a product of the week, but I will come live on Monday and Wednesday and bring you a kit one night, and then I have an idea for the other night. And then obviously the 2 weeks during Christmas, I won't be Facebooking because it's like the 23rd and 25th, and then the 29th and 30th, and my girls are home and I want to spend some time with them and spend time with family and do all the family things. So I will see you guys next week on Monday night at 7. I hope you've enjoyed this Facebook Live. I would love to know what your favorite cards were. Thanks, Ashley. Ashley says she loves them all. Ashley, which one is your favorite? Do you have a favorite? I would love to know. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great week. And I will see you back on Monday night at 7 p.m. for our next Facebook Live. All right, everyone. Have a great night. And we'll talk to you real soon. Bye, everyone.